Hey, friends, welcome back to Keeping It Green with your favorite hostess. Let me hold on. We're gonna redo that because that was whack. That was whack. Welcome back to another episode with your this why I can't be this why I don't need no podcast. Who brought you here? But welcome back to Keeping It Green with your favorite hostess with the mostest, your girl M. And I am just so happy to be back on the mic, y'all. This time we ain't letting up, y'all. We is not letting up. I've had so many people say, Amber, bro, like the podcast, what are you doing? And I was like, y'all, please give me a second. I'm trying to get my life together. Like this past year, y'all, baby, like life was just doing this big one. Maybe I had to pump the brakes. I had to pump the brakes. From just give y'all a background story. For one, let's start off with who I am. If you don't know you, girl. So my name is Amber. I am your favorite it girl. It's an it girl. Hey. But no, I'm your favorite girl. I'm your favorite 9 to 5 corporate baddie, corporate America girly, mixed with some entrepreneurship. If you had to ask me which one is my best or my favorite, I'll probably say corporate America, the way my nervous system is set up, baby. But I do love entrepreneurship. I do love entrepreneurship. Like, entrepreneurship is not for the weak, though. If you want your faith tested for real, try entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is not for everybody, though. Let me say that. Let me say that. Entrepreneurship is definitely not for everyone, because you can't be lazy. You cannot sit up on your behind. You can't do that. That's not an option. You're gonna have to work for it. You have to work for it. You have to get out your comfort zone. So, outside of my corporate job, I am a personal trainer. I've been in the health and wellness space for 8 to 9 years. I love what I do. I am a personal trainer where I help amazing women. I do serve men as well, but majority of the time it's women. I do enjoy serving women and helping them become the best version of themselves inside and out. Outside of being a personal trainer, I am a virtual assistant, which that business just started in March of 2025, March of this year. I've always had a love for the administrative industry, but I think I really just tapped into it like in the 2024 type of thing. So I just love serving and helping entrepreneurs with their business, helping them grow and scale their business, and serving them to the best of my ability. That's what I love. I just love that part about being an entrepreneur. Um, let's get into it about what y'all gonna hear from me. What do you expect to hear on this podcast, or what will you expect to hear on this podcast? So you'll hear a lot of lifestyle topics. You're gonna hear me talk a lot about Jesus, because if it wasn't for him, I would not be here. I'm just here to be his vessel, and whatever he tell me to do, I'm gonna do it. That's another thing about entrepreneurship too. If you're not ready to be tested in faith and obedience, it ain't for you. So, what was I saying? So for this, what happens when your brain just be moving. So that's what, or when it comes to topics, y'all hear me talk a lot about like entrepreneurship, Jesus. You hear me talk a lot about, or dibble dabble a little bit into the corporate America things, but mainly just tips on mental health, entrepreneurship, talking about the Lord. Um, Interviews that y'all will see are amazing. I'm so excited. And like this go around, this go around, y'all gonna hear excuse the noise, baby. We ain't cutting that. It's just it is what it is. Um, y'all will hear just like it'll be a lot more like free flowing, like just go with the flow vibes. I'm excited about the guests that'll be on here, and I do plan on having panel discussions because I am a true advocate of conversations. I love intellectual conversations. I love just being in person and talking to people because that's what we need to get back to. We need to get back to just being in a space where we can just sit up and talk to each other without being on our phones. Because that's where a lack of communication skills comes from. We be on these doggone phones all day, and folks ain't been right since COVID. So I just want to create this space where people can have the opportunity to just like talk and have conversation anytime, anything that involves that, baby. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So I will plan on planning like panel discussions, um, the whole nine. I'm not gonna share too much, but baby, we gonna be here for a good time. We're here for a good time, and I'm so excited about what this podcast will bring. Um, what else? I guess I should tell y'all a little bit about my story and like just me in general. Um, I, for one, baby, I love life. I feel like I'm at an age right now, in the moment in my life right now, where of course, I'm still figuring out day by day. If if I could share any type of testimony, like baby, I am the person that if you are feeling stuck or if you feel like you don't know what you got going on in life, baby, come talk to me. Because your girl has started over at least 9 times, and I am an advocate of try get over and start over as many times as you need to, because who's gonna pop you at the end of the day? I am just one of those people where you can try again and start over as many times as you need to, because you got to move with the ebbs and flow of life, child. The way life is set up nowadays, just go with the flow, y'all. Just go with the flow. Just go with the flow, stinkies. Um, I think this year has just taught me a lot about the importance of discipline and how important it is to be obedient to the Lord. When He tells you to move, move. When He tells you to rest, rest. And I think just like the people that I serve are a reflection of myself. One thing I feel, or I've heard the Lord tell me in this season is, baby girl, you're gonna need to rest a lot more. You've over the past years, you've been used to idolizing productivity, and in this season, I need you to focus on resting more. So that's one thing that I am trying to focus on, is finding a balance between with resting and working as well. That's just who I am. Um, Being a high achieving Black woman at that, it's very challenging when you've been taught and when you've learned over the past 20 something years that success is defined by what you do, or it's defined by what you do, how you perform, taking on a lot of things just to prove news that you are worthy when none of that is true. And it's taken me just as long to unlearn it. And that's why I am big on mental health. I love all things mental health. Y'all gonna hear me hoop and holla on this podcast talking about mental health, because you would be surprised, but the biggest war that a lot of us are experiencing is the war in our mind. You'll be surprised. Let me bring it on. Did you know that you are probably one thought, one step closer to doing what God has called you to do? But guess what might be stopping you? Your thought. Your thoughts of you feeling like you are ready, your thoughts of perfectionism, your thought of imposter syndrome, your thought of just thinking like you just need to get it together. You need to have this and that to get started. No, baby. You are capable of doing what it is that the Lord has called you to do right now. Stinky butt. So, like I said, y'all gonna hear me hoop and holla about mental health on here, because I love mental health and it literally changed my life. It changed my life. So if you want to talk about mental health, I'm your girl. Put me in, coach. What else do I have to share with y'all? I just feel like this go around, I'm feeling very, very positive about it. I'm feeling it's a different type of feeling that I felt before in the past. I'm going to be very limited on who I bring on the show, as I should have been, but this go around, I gotta handle it with care. A lot more care. So I'm very excited about this podcast. And like I said, I'm grateful to be able to just open up my mouth and to be able to talk at this point, child. I'm very, very grateful, and I can't wait to see the joy that this podcast brings to those who listen. So this is the end of episode 1, y'all, of Keeping It Green podcast with your favorite hostess with the mostest. We're checking out. Love Bucks. Thanks.